In my previous reviews, I totally forgot to mention that I am in love with the opening song for this series. I just love it. And I think the animation, it looks like something that Adult Swim might do, if that makes sense. But either way, Mob Psycho 100 episode 10. This the start of it was really funny with one of the scars trying to boost the ego of the father of the lower tier aspers, and then she totally says it's no use, you guys are totally gonna fail. I thought that was extremely funny because she was like, all right, you guys gotta show the results of your hard training. And then it all went downhill. um so basically we go into more of the get a more of an explanation of the awakening aspect of HQ, how they use pain to trigger and awaken your psychic abilities. And apparently Dimples stumble upon the torturing chamber room. And this episode go into 3 different sections. I think 4. Dimples, Teru, Mob, and Ritsu and his escape crew. Basically Ritsudo's try to escape. He managed to gather the lost twin, and they try to escape, but Ritsu and the team got separated. The team went to the exit. Meanwhile, Ritsu stayed behind to hold off one of the Scar guys, and apparently he loses. So yeah, he thought that he could have taken him, but apparently this guy doesn't seem like a Scar either. He just seemed like a higher tier, a higher upper echelon. But we go into I'm gonna gradually increase the ratings of the fight. We're gonna go into Dimples. Dimples basically had a fight with a Asper that could control spirits, evil spirits, and he basically tamed these guys to always return after attacking. And it's funny how Dimples was like trying to trick him to lead his spirits away, because Dimples thought that since his spirits always return to the owner, maybe he has a weakness. So as we go into that, we see that Dimples left his body to trick the evil spirits to run inside the torturing room, but then he comes back and goes back into his body. But apparently the guy had more ace up his sleeve. He basically keeps the spirits in some type of capsule around his waist, and Dimples was surprised that he was managed to even control evil spirits and even tame as many as he has. So Dimples inevitably lost, but he held up a great fight, and he was holding his own. Definitely holding his own for someone as weak as him now. But I do think that he's going to get stronger, because he was put inside a urn-like jar where he's forced to compete against other evil spirits, where they're just going to devour one another until eventually only the toughest would be able to stay alive. So then we go into Teru. Teru comes across a Scar that can control pyrokinesis, fire. And he almost loses, because the pyrokinesis, basically he used the fire is only as an offense, not a defense. And he tried to use the fire to engulf and suck out all of the oxygen inside Teru's force field. But Teru was smarter than that. He basically reversed it and put the force field around the pyrokinesis guy. So basically, like, he was his own downfall. And then we also learned that with an Asper, you can't go on the offense and defense at the same time. So yeah, good points. So then we go into the main fight, not main fights, but one of the more intriguing fight with Mob versus one of the Aspers that can control dolls, and one that can control hardening, aka Haki. One Piece fans. But yeah, basically she can control Haki, and Mob started to lose, but he didn't want to like hit a lady. Apparently he learned chivalry from his master, and above all, that still holds up. besides using his powers to attack other people. So definitely a good development for Mob because he started crying even. So, but basically they eventually settle it by deciding to both go all out, and of course she lost. Now, after that, we go into Mob wandering the halls, and he comes into contact with, well, they sent out another Scar. Apparently he was supposed to be stronger and more of a challenge for Mob, but it was over just like that. But then we go into Mob, of course, and again, wandering the halls, and he comes across the Long Chin guy. The guy who was trying to install bad memories inside one of the twins' head. And also, this was the guy that caught a sneak attack against Taro, by the way. Also, they captured Taro as well. He just came out of a fight, and basically it was a sneak attack. The psychic guy basically came out of nowhere and knocked him unconscious when he was just about to get into a serious fight with, I think the guy's name is Rio. But we haven't gotten any more information on him. But I was really looking forward to that. Or him versus Mob, because he does seem strong by just stomping the ground like he shattered like quarter of the room. So, we go back into Mob versus the dark-skinned guy. He basically won just like that. And then we go into Mob, again, walking the halls and coming across the Long Chin guy. Now, this guy, apparently, he's an expert or close to an expert of mind control or mind reading. The same guy, again, that tried to install bad memories inside one of the twins' head. Apparently, he tried to take control over Mob's mind, but it was I'm guessing it was instinct, self-defense that reversed what he was doing to himself. And at this point, Mob had already reached 100 as well. I definitely think like it was too soon for him to go 100, but I also forgot to mention this, that I love that aspect of the show where each episode you get a incremation from 0 to 100, and then of course when you reach 100 something epic happens. And right now Mob is unconscious. I think it was basically due to the shock that he found Ritsu unconscious. And he was also in pain that he was wondering, why does Ritsu have to go through all this? And Ritsu, again, is his little brother. I don't know an older brother that has love for his younger brother that would want something like that to happen. So, also I'd like to mention that Mob seems to be more durable as well. Like he was taking her hits head on. We haven't seen any force field, but apparently the bodybuilding club must be working. See what I did there? Working out. Apparently that must be working. So, we go into everyone being captured, and they all gather together in, I'm guessing, the main office. So, out of the 11 Scars, 7 has been defeated, and there's only 4 left. And the HQ boss overall has just arrived. And apparently, it's Mob's master. Now, I can't wait till the next episode to see what really happens and to see what's really going on behind that. Because so far of Mob's master, all we saw was him like really good with his hands, with therapy, massage, and he's very knowledgeable as well. But we haven't seen like any Esper abilities. But as soon as he entered, it's like everyone else could have feel his presence. Like, it was overwhelming. So I don't know what's going on now, but I definitely can't wait till these next 7 days are up so I can definitely find out. What else? This episode was definitely good. Like, it had a lot of action. It was getting to the point. It started off a little slow, but still. Overall, I'm going to give this episode probably 8.5 out of 10. It was real good. I enjoyed it. I definitely think that it was kind of like too soon for Mob to go 100. Because like I said, it's still 4 Scars left and the Master, if he does have to fight him. But other than that, guys, subscribe if you want to see more, and like the video if you like. If you didn't dislike it, let me know why down in the comment section. And again, it's a real good anime. So if you haven't seen it, definitely go and watch it. But other than that, thanks for watching.